Ladies and gentlemen, Groove LemonAid number 36. My name is David Lemon, this is GrooveZilla, and we are going to be answering your questions today. If you are new to this kind of broadcast, welcome. If you are recently, if you already visited us, then welcome as well. For everybody to know what we are doing Q&A sessions. Basically, you ask questions, I and GrooveZilla will answer them for you, so you are familiar with everything that you need to do and how to work with it. Basically, we are talking about Groove funnels and Groove as the CRM system, which Groove Digital, the company, creates. And basically, that's my introduction. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, I got my GrooveZilla plushie today. He's very cute. If you would like to get one of these, you can get it. It's basically up on groovegear.com. We'll visit it a little bit later. I'm going to show you how to order it. But yeah, it's very, very cool to have your own piece of Groove in your hands. It's just amazing. So what we are going to be doing today, we are going to be mentioning some of the updates and also answering the questions. So far, I didn't get asked not even one question in the post for the schedule of this live stream. So in case you would like to know something, just make sure you jump into the comment section and ask your questions there. So perfect. There we go. Stephen is saying also my GrooveZilla arrived yesterday. Stephen, yeah, perfect. I'm in Europe, so GrooveZilla came to Europe as well. So if you are from Europe, you're going to get your GrooveZilla very soon. Perfect. So let me just bring this back over here and let's start with the questions. So just in case I missed the live, I'm up and running. Got video up, a few pages filled in, an optimized email active, and a lot of other business stuff. Now time to drive traffic. Very good, Leonard, very good. Congrats. Leonard is keeping us up to date with his progress in building his business up with Groove. He was following the Imperfect Action Challenge as well. If you don't know what that is, just Google it or YouTube it. It's basically a full-on step-by-step training where I guide you through on how to create a business with Groove, even for free. I mean, not for free, you need to purchase your domain, but that's basically it. So if you have $8, you can create a business business online. I give you the product, I give you the copy, I give you the pages, I give you the software, I give you the traffic and everything. So Leonard is following that. Hopefully he'll have success and follow through. Keep us up to date, Leonard. If you have any questions, I'm happy to help you. Okay, Stephen says, I'm from Scotland, UK. Perfect, there you go. And he has a question. Hi, David. When are they planning on rolling out Groove Help Desk plus GrooveSurvey? So Groove Desk and GrooveSurvey we already started doing. However, since we want to focus a little bit more on the apps and making them as good as possible until we get over to the monthly payments, we got our devs off those tasks and we brought in more devs onto the task that we are actually for the apps that you are using right now. So we want to improve our current apps. There is big development going on in the whole Groove with a UI, with the functionalities, with the whole branding system, and we just want to make that change and we want to improve so that the core apps, the websites, the memberships, the sales platform, the affiliate platform, GrooveKart, GrooveVideo, GrooveBlog, and Groove webinars, of course, are running very, very smoothly without hiccups. And then we can actually go over to a monthly payment. So we want to go over to a monthly payment for a couple of reasons. Main thing is that basically this means that we are ready to go out of beta and we need more devs and more resources to achieve that. So at this moment, we are looking at 2022 for Groove Help Desk and GrooveSurvey. At this moment, we are going to be focusing fully on the core apps. Vibber is watching us. Namaste from India. I have Mohit Mittal ask any question relating your problems faced. Okay. Hi, David. Francine here. Can you talk a little bit about the partner contracts and how they work? Thanks so much, by the way. Always look forward to your session. I learned so much. Francine, absolutely. However, there is development going on the partner contracts, and what you see right now is going to change and improve. So I would want to recommend you to come to our Groove-A-Thon and learn more about that there. And when we're talking about Groove-A-Thon, let me immediately show you what this is. You probably received emails about it, but we are starting our Groove-A-Thon, which is going to be a little bit different than the last time. It's going to be a live stream, but it's not going to be with different experts from all the fields. It's going to be fully focused on our apps, on our platform, on our company, and we are going to guide you through step by step on each and every functionality inside Groove. It's not going to be training, it's going to show you what it can do. It's not going to, okay, you will learn a lot, of course, but it's not going to, you click here and then you click here and then you click here in order to achieve, and then you go back and then you do this and then it's not going to be that kind of training. It's going to be, okay, GrooveSell, this is a platform for selling things online. What does it do? How does it do it? And what all can you do with it? But it's not going to be full-on step-by-step training. But this is where we are going to not only be talking about the functionalities that we have right now, but also the functionalities where we want to improve. There is a lot of things that we want to add, and this Groove-A-Thon is going to allow us to communicate those plans and the visions with you. So I will show you what the plan is, basically. Oops, sorry about that. Here we go. So you can now see the screen. These are going to be the thumbnails for scheduled live streams. I'm going to do them today. I'm going to put up the schedule so everybody can prepare. We're starting on Monday. On Monday, we are going to be doing kind of an introduction kickoff session where we talk about the past, the present, and the vision of the past, present, future, and the full vision of Groove, so that you are familiar with what we stand for, what we do, what we did, what we are doing, and what we will do in the future. So that's the plan for Monday, July the 5th, 2021. Next day, we are diving deep into GroovePages. We are going to be going through the different things that are currently available and that are planned to be available very soon, and also the future on how we think GroovePages will be and how it will function. So that's on Tuesday. Wednesday, we're looking into something that you, Francine, will want to see. And this is GrooveSell, Groove Affiliate, and the Affiliate Marketplace. So all of these three things we are covering on Wednesday. And here we are also going to go through, click over to each and every nook and cranny of these platforms, show you what it can do, give you kind of an overview of what it will be also in the future. Going on to Going on to the next day, this is GroovePay day, basically a full day dedicated to GroovePay. It's very powerful. It's getting better and better every day, and it's basically much cheaper than anything that you can find in the market right now. It covers all of our Groove platforms where you can sell. So basically, GrooveSell and GrooveKart, you can use it beautifully with it. And a lot of people don't know these details about GroovePay that we will be covering. So if you are interested in finding a way to not lose that much money on transactions whenever somebody purchases from you, you want to visit Thursday's GroovePay session. On Friday, we're diving into GrooveMail. We're going to show you where we are with the developments, talk about what we are planning and things like that, doing live demos, and also just going to the different sections of GrooveMail. GrooveVideo, GrooveMember, and GrooveBlog. These are three platforms that are not very extensive, and there is not enough in each and every one of those to talk about for a full day. So we're going to be covering three of them at the same time on the Monday, I believe. Let me just double check just to not say anything wrong. I do believe that is going to be Monday. So give me just a second so I confirm. But yeah, we have a lot of interesting things planned for you. If you don't know what Groove stands for, what the plans are, this is a place and the time you are going to be finding it out. So basically, Monday is the day for GrooveBlog and Groove member and GrooveVideo. So next, Groove webinar on Tuesday. We are going to go into Groove webinar, show you what we have so far, what we are working on, and what it's going to be in the future. Yeah, so at this moment, Groove webinar, the automated webinar platform, is up in the Groove dashboard. If you haven't seen it yet, you can just log in the sandbox mode and have a look at what it can do. Basically, just log into your Groove account, click apps, webinars, and then here you can play with it. So at this moment, this is just us putting in the functionality first. Then we are going to bring our UI guys in it and then make it pretty. But at this moment, you can play with it, you can test it out, you can see how it works. But at this moment, it is in sandbox mode. We have a couple of things that we want to add on before making it live. At this moment, we're working on the infrastructure things, so that basically you can upload videos faster, you can use videos that are playing and basically streamed much more smoother for your visitors, for your viewers. And the other thing that we are working on currently is connecting the pages to GroovePages. We thought about just giving you system pages, like here is a page and basically that's it. But now we want to do the next step, because that's the system pages is what everybody does, and not a lot of things you can change on those system pages on the platforms that are available right now. But we have full-on page builder GroovePages. Why not just connect it with the webinar platform? So that's what we are actually doing right now. In GroovePages, we're going to have a full-on section just below the funnels, which is going to say, I'm just going to show you here. So as we have the funnel section here, below it, there will be webinars. So you click on webinars and you create your webinar funnel. And also you can put in your custom replay page. You can put in your custom thank you page and everything basically with a drag and drop builder. That's not something that anybody does. So that's what we plan to do. But more on that on Tuesday. Let me show you the rest. There's a couple more. Wednesday is for GrooveKart. GrooveKart is going to be covered. It is a very big platform, very in-depth. Like there is a lot of things you could do. We're going to show you some of those things and explain what the future is for GrooveKart. Groove Copy Pro, GrooveCon, and Marketers Cruise is something we are going to be talking about on Thursday, and that's basically these are the events and a partner platform. Groove Copy Pro is not our own software; it's a Copy Pro software, but we have a partnership with Copy Pro, and we are bringing that to you. So we'll talk about that one. We'll talk about our events like the GrooveCon, the Groove Conference, and also a Marketers Cruise. Basically, if you are new to Groove, we have a marketers cruise where all the marketers and very popular marketers from the world join in and go on a cruise around the world, and basically they just chat and do partnerships and do all sorts of great stuff. So that's the plan for Groove-A-Thon, starting on Monday next week. Hopefully you are going to join in. Okay, now I mentioned all of this. Let's go to the next question. So what I wanted to mention with this one, Francine, just join on Wednesday, and we are going to show you more in depth, explain what's to come as well. I can do forms in email section. Any help with this? That must be because you are new to the platform. So GrooveMail at this moment is not sending out emails, and for you to use GrooveMail, you need to create a sender, and that's basically the prerequisite. All of the accounts that joined GrooveMail and joined the platform before we halted the sending can actually use the form and can build out the broadcasts and sequences and things like that. But as we halted the sending of any emails from GrooveMail, the new accounts that joined, they don't have the sender activated. So at this moment, you won't be able to use the forms functionality without getting the access to GrooveMail. That's getting sorted. So we are adding in slowly the people, and we are starting, I believe we already started yesterday or starting today with adding in the next batch of people. There is no wait list, there is no I want to go in. So if that was your question in your head, we are doing that sequentially. We add in a couple this week, we are adding a couple next week, just to see how our new service can handle it. But at this moment, there's no way around it. You'll need to wait for GrooveMail to approve the sending on your account, and then you can activate the sender, so you can create your forms and broadcasts and sequences and things like that. Okay, I've been with Groove almost from the beginning, and I saw it was possible to, I don't know what this is for. I don't know, Gary, what is possible. David, I need help to make 2 column in a row in mobile. Any insight? 2 column row in mobile is something that you could do, but you need to tinker with it. You need to do custom work on it. Let me see. I believe I mentioned that somewhere in a training quite some time ago. That was last year, but let me just see if I can find a video for that. Columns. I was talking about columns here in when you're creating forms. I don't think I did 2 column forms on mobile here. Let me see. I did training on full responsiveness, and I didn't talk about columns here. Let me see. So what you would need to do is how did I do that? Let me just brainstorm quickly in here. So you want to do 2 columns on a mobile. Let's just put it up here. Yeah. So you need to resize. You need to resize the containers. So you have let me just show you here. So you have a block, which is kind of the big section that is the full width section. Then you have inside the block, you have a container which is holding in a layout. Okay. So this layout is holding in 2 more containers. This is one of the containers, and this is the second container. So what you need to do is make sure you are selecting the mobile device, and then you resize one of these, okay, to 50%. Then you resize the other one to 50% as well. Okay, and then the layout 2x2, you play with this one with these layouts inline. Let me see, inline block. One of these will actually put it next to each other. Table row, table cell. Let's try to do a little bit smaller. So this is 50, this is now 40 something. Okay. Inline block. That's how I remember it. I'll need to see which exactly that was, the setting, but this is how I was creating. There was a training where I mentioned that one. Could it be this? That's a great question, though. Um, I believe it's this one, but not quite sure. I'll need to come back to you. I know that this is basically resizing the containers only on that one device, and then juggling between the layout sections. But which ones exactly? That one I need to figure out. So you can play with it yourself as well. See if you can figure it out. But that's basically how it works. Let's just see if it is horizontal. Uh, Flex. No. I'll need to see, but this is how you do it. So basically you need to resize it so that it's 50-50, and then you can put it next to each other with one of these layout settings. As I said, I don't really know exactly what the settings were. In one of these builds, I did that, and then I created a full-on training for responsiveness or something like that, where I talked about that exact thing. I'll need to find it. I don't remember where it was, but that's basically how you do it. So yeah, try to see if you can figure it out, but I'll look into it myself as well. Okay, Wes Wyatt. Hi, David Lemon. Do you know when things go monthly, if a lifetime option will still be available? Lifetime option, I don't think it will be available. If it will be, then it's going to be very, very, very costly, and it's not going to give you not half as much as what you're getting right now. I don't know the exact date. There was some talks about um, going going monthly. But during this Groove-A-Thon, we'll find out the dates and everything. I don't really have the dates that we decided to go on a monthly, and if we are going to offer the lifetime option. I don't think so, but if we will, then it's going to be super, super high priced. How do you center the submit button in a form box? I'm creating a new form on a page and I can't get the button to center below the input field. So let me just show you here. I'm going to delete this one. And let's just choose a block with a form already on it. Forms. Something that is on the side. All of them are. Oh, here we go. So there's a form, and then the button is on the left hand side. So the form container, if you click on the form container on here, oops, let me just remove the bam. So as you can see here, we have the button, and I clicked into the form container. Here on the top, you can see the form container. If you click layout, you click vertical, and then you can click this center. At this moment, the form submit, it is in its own container on here, so that's why we weren't able um, um, to center it. But if we remove it, if we pull it out, that's managing the whole container. Let me show you with a custom one here. If we pull in an element, for example, let's just use MailChimp. These are already centered, but basically what you need to do is choose the container over here, the form container or something like that, and in the layouts you'll have the centering options. Let me see, maybe with with these forms, we can look into if there are any that are not centered. There you go. So the form container is here. If you click the layout, you have these options for centering. If you created a button which is maybe smaller, like this, then you click on the form container in the layout and then position it in the middle. But I believe we changed it with sizing. There was a change on here. I don't really know what it was the change, but before, when you click in here, so form submit, form container, this was the managing container for everything on where it is laid out. Maybe in here, let's just try this. No, this is managing the form. It is the form container, but maybe there are some of the settings for the spacing and sizing that are set to be left aligned. See if you can, if you get the results you're looking for with the layout when you go into the form container. That should be the one that manages it. Okay, as you can see, I'm out of the actual builder. I haven't built a full-on site for quite some time, so I may need to go in and then refresh my memory. I saw in the past it was possible to track an external affiliate link using my own domain. Is it still possible? As I can't see how to do it. Hope you understand this question. Yeah, you can do that through the GrooveSell tracking link. I showed it last time. If you visit the Groove LemonAid session number 35, there are timestamps. Look below, and you can also use the search in Chrome, like Control F on that video, and you can find the actual external link tutorial. I showed it with a custom domain. You connect the custom domain to Groove, then you can go into GrooveSell and create a transaction or basically a tracking link. Is the new Groove app working? It seems to show different figures from the Groove online website. There's a slight delay where it pulls in the data. In the next deployment that we'll be doing, or a next update for the app that we'll be doing, you'll be able to like swipe down with your finger and it's going to refresh and pull in the new data. At this moment, it pulls in the data, but then it takes I don't know, X amount of time until it actually refreshes the details for the transaction, for the number and the tracking and things like that. For the notifications, it is working nicely. What's going on with GrooveMail? Ricardo, join us on the Groove-A-Thon and we'll be able to assist you on there. Next month, from Monday till basically 2 weeks, we'll have full-on Q&As with Mike Filsaime, with Donna Fox, and you'll be able to hear what's the actual story with GrooveMail. It is possible to have a written timetable for different programs that will be done on the next Groove-A-Thon ahead of time. Like we have a schedule, and I'm going to put in the scheduled live streams, but it's GroovePages and GrooveSell and Groove Affiliate and Groove Marketplace and all of these things have a specific day. We are going to go through everything, so there is no okay on at that time we are going to be covering that and that. So it's basically a schedule, or each day we are going to cover a platform or multiple platforms. Any plan for media library per site? Now it's a bit chaos and require better asset management. No, we are not planning of a media library for each of your sites. We may add in more functionalities like folders and things like that, but the media library is one in Groove. So you have one account, that account is connected to a media library where you upload your GIFs, your images, and the rest. That is shared between all of the platforms. GrooveSell and GrooveWebinar and GrooveMember and all of these, GrooveBlog, all of these other platforms are basically using that one media library. Awesome. So glad to be part of Groove, and we'll be watching the Groove-A-Thon. Is there a way to change my website name? Yes. You go into settings and basically either page settings or the site settings, and there you change it. I'm trying to create a FAQ on my page with a question, and people click on plus to read the answer. Okay. Not sure what the question is here. We have the collapse element that you could use to create FAQs. I created a full tutorial on how to do that, but basically you bring in the collapse element into your pages, and then you click on it. Inside the configure tab over here on the top, you can put in the question like are you new to Groove? And then you can decide, do you want it opened or closed? And then here you can just start typing in your content like if you are new to Groove, then da 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 da, and so on. So this is basically a collapse element. You can click on it and then collapse it, and if not, then it shows. This is something that people use for Q&As, and there's a full-on training on FAQs. If you just type in FAQ pages using the collapse element in GroovePages, this can help you big time. I go through step by step everything on how to create it, how to design it, what are the different settings that you can manage, and basically it explains it quite in depth. Okay. Can we add Google tags inside GrooveSell funnel section? Enable advanced tracking code, just like how you showed it for Facebook Pixel. Absolutely, anything, any kind of tracking codes you can add in there. Google Ads tags. Not sure why you would. So no, Google Ads tags. Hold on, oh, yeah, you can. I was thinking about Google AdSense, like, but if you're talking about you running ads in the Google search, for example, that way, those kind of tracking links you can absolutely, yes. Anything really, any kind of tracking. You could also use Google Tag Manager, add that in there as well. Yes, if you're talking about AdSense, like showing the ads, there, that shouldn't go there. There's nothing to do with GrooveSell. Where can we get the latest info on what's coming for the Groove-A-Thon? Will there be an affiliate contest, etc.? There's no going to be an affiliate contest. It's basically a brochure of what Groove is, and to show like the users that are not using Groove actively, and show the new users on what Groove can do, introduce them to it, to like guide you through the functionalities that you may not know about, and things like that. It's not a sales pitch, it's not a contest, it's not a something that we are planning to make money off. We just want to create this content for you, so everybody is aware of what Groove is. Hello, David. One of my website drop-down menu. It can be seen because it has white background. Can the drop-down menu be altered, different colors, etc.? Stuart, no, it cannot. It should automatically be dark colored text. We know about this issue, and we are actually working on fixing it at this moment. Wherever you have white color in a navigation menu, white color text in a navigation menu, it automatically translates that color into the drop down, which is not how it should be. This was with one of the recent updates, where we allowed users to manage each and every one of the colors separately in a navigation menu. So each navigation item can be a different color, and that caused this issue with the drop downs. We are working on fixing that, and that should be done fairly soon. Hey David, can you make a walkthrough for how to upload a video on GrooveVideo? It's tough to set up Amazon S3. How to upload a video to GrooveVideo. If you're a platinum member, you can just upload it by just selecting a video. Everything is hooked up already. For Amazon S3, there is a video on YouTube somewhere. I'm going to find it. You can just search for it, like GrooveVideo Amazon S3. Try to find it. If not, I'm going to link it in our group. Is there a way to add an email icon inside the email submit field? We don't have a form submit with an icon yet. We will have the buttons button section. At this moment, we have strangely two button elements, one with an icon and one without an icon. It's just silly. We're going to merge it into one, and also we're going to do that with the form submit buttons. Basically, buttons will have options for an icon or without icon, and also we're adding the subtext option as well into the button. So you're going to have an icon left, an icon right, an icon on both sides if you want. You can also have a sub menu or subtext below, all on one button, so that you can manage it how it looks like. That's in the to-do list, and that is going to be done very soon. How many email IDs we can upload in GrooveMail? I don't know what is an email ID. If you mean your contacts or how many leads can you have, that's based on when you joined Groove, if you are a platinum member or not, and other things. For example, if you joined Groove after September in 2020, then you have 10,000 contacts, and you can have 10,000 email contacts in Groove. If you join before that, then you can have more. If you are a free account or a paid account, there's a difference as well. You can have a look at the page Groove funnels.com/packages, I believe. Yeah, it doesn't redirect. Yeah, perfect. So groovefunnels.com/packages. You can have a look at this page. It actually explains everything on here. How many can you have and what you get with your account. Okay. How many hours per day is the Groove-A-Thon scheduled for? It depends, but it's not going to be a full day. It's going to start at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, going until 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the busy days. There was an email sent out. You should have it in your inbox, where it explains the schedule a little bit. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. So that's the email that was sent. The last Groove-A-Thon was 24-hour daily live streams that lasted 2 weeks. We made history together. It was amazing, yada, yada. We'll be going live each weekday from 11 a.m. Eastern until 3:30 or to 6 p.m. It will vary. So that's the plan. Have a look into your emails. You should have gotten this. The name is Mark Your Calendar, Groove-A-Thon is back. Okay, perfect. That is it so far. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. If you may be asking, will there be my Q&As during the next 2 weeks when Groove-A-Thon is on? The answer is no. I'm not going to be doing the Q&As because there is going to be time for you asking questions almost every day. You're going to have the content provided to you by Mike and Donna and myself, and you're going to be well equipped with knowledge during these next 2 weeks. So there is not going to be extra Q&As from myself. So there's that. I just needed to mention it. Any other questions? I told you that I will show you where to get the Groovezillas. If you would like to get a Groovezilla like this one, is awesome. People outside that are not part of Groove, they were inquiring about getting them for some reason, not sure why. Kids love a pink dinosaur. It's not something that you see very frequently. So in case if you want to get yours, you can go to groovegear.com and get the Groovezilla from there. Here's so Neon G. Okay, it's not on the home page, but if you click over to Groovezilla, you're going to be able to order it from here. It's a limited run. We don't promote it a lot yet. Let's see if I can find the link in here. There is also in the Facebook community by Frank. Frank posted about it. Here you go. So limited edition Groovezilla. Let's see if you can find. Here we go. So he's in the last page. There you go. It's $20, and Mike got his. Yeah, he's great. So there you go. You can order it from groovegear.com. GrooveGear is running GrooveKart in the backend. So if you want to see how GrooveKart works, you can test it. You can do a test run on here. Here we go. Somebody purchased a Groovezilla just behind me. You cannot see it here. All right. It's 30,000 contacts with platinum, 10,000. No, Craig, that's wrong. It was 25,000 until September 2020. Before, if you purchased before September, then you got 25,000. If you purchased after, it's 10,000, and now it's still 10,000. If you purchase after, we go, as you can see here, it's 10,000 contacts. If you purchase after the this lifetime deal, you may get even less. So there's that. How do I edit my website name in Pages? You go to the settings in the left-hand sidebar and just click the settings tab. Let me show you here. Very simple. Settings, site settings, and bam. Business or website name. How to have related posts below an article in GrooveBlog. We don't have a widget for that one yet. That is being planned, but at this moment there's no feature for that yet. Is it ready yet to sell a low price digital product and send it directly to the client? I think what you're inquiring about is the fulfillment section. So in case you would like to upload, for example, your own PDF and have GrooveSell deliver it automatically to the client, that's already possible. Let me show you here. Okay, so we will go to GrooveSell. And that's not my account. I just had to log out because that was not my account. I don't want to mess up anything. If you go to GrooveSell in here, and then you go into the actual product funnel and the product that you are selling there, you can manage the fulfillment. And inside the fulfillment, you decide what kind of fulfillment you want. So let's just choose this product funnel and this product, and inside the step number 8 fulfillment, you can actually decide if you want to have membership or integration or webhook or files. So this is where you select your files, add new file. Okay, these are the files that are added inside your account in Groove Member. So let me show you how to get there. If you go into memberships, here you have a place where you upload your files, content files. and here you add in your files that you want to kind of use or sell. And then inside GrooveSell, where I showed you earlier, there you just select one of these files that you uploaded here, and then you can have GrooveSell automatically deliver that file to the person that purchases. So you had a drag handle on the email submit button that you can use to resize the button, but I can't seem to get it on mine. How did you get the drag handles? You need to press the spacing option. I'm going to go to a site in here, and then wherever you would like to have the drag handles for sizing, there you need to click this option for this first button. This is available on almost everything. If you want to resize, then you get this floating space option, or you can have the sizing. There we go. And it automatically adjusts the size in the sidebar. Let me just show you here. If I'm moving this with the drag handles, you can look here in the sidebar, the numbers are going to be changing. There you go. So it's just the first button here for spacing. It should be spacing and sizing, but it just didn't fit. Craig, 30K for platinum members who got it before. It's 25. After that, anyone who got the platinum is 10K. Any information on features on GrooveKart? Yes, there will be. At this moment, there is no news, but by the time it shows up on Groove-A-Thon, we'll have updates. So please make sure you block out some time on, I believe it's Thursday. We are going to be talking about GrooveKart. We'll have new features to show you. We'll have some updates also for the future. Is there a way to embed my blog on my homepage so the blog posts show up automatically? That's going to be an element. We will be working on that one. It's going to be a blog post element. It's going to show up cards automatically. It's like a card will have an image, a title, and a kind of a description, and of course a learn more button or a link, a text link. So once you click that, it will redirect automatically to the post. At this moment, that's not available yet, but that's planned for the future. Okay. Gary says, thanks for your help. My first question sent before I had a chance to finish. Perfect, no problem. Neil has a question. Can I get clarification on the two-tier commission process and how it relates to JV broker links, please? Neil, the JV broker link is for those people that, for example, you found an influencer that doesn't really need to join Groove, doesn't really need to use the platform, just wants to make some money. And you then share your JV broker link to them, and then they can promote for you. You would get the second tier commissions, and this person would get commissions as well. So that's kind of the JV broker link. It doesn't the user doesn't get a full on account to use and everything. They just get enrolled as an affiliate. David, please, how can I create an affiliate for my e-commerce store? You would need to use a third-party platform for now. At this moment, we don't have an inbuilt affiliate system for GrooveKart. Any update for new templates in GroovePages? Yes. Join us on the Groove-A-Thon. We'll talk about that. A lot of questions will get answered on the Groove-A-Thon that you guys are having. What are the updates? When is this coming? When is that coming? A lot of things we don't yet have clearly defined, like, for example, the dates and things like that. This is one of the reasons we removed the timeline. There was the infographic page. It now redirects because the timeline we always got delayed. There were things in 2020 and 2021 that we just cannot control, like this COVID, and also our own employees were getting sick with it, and our founders, and it just, a lot of things got delayed, and we just had to manage things differently, and the timeline that we set was not successfully done. So in order to focus more on what we have right now and just not need to push so hard with the updates, we remove the timeline, and we're going to be doing updates fairly regularly through these Q&As, and also State of the Groovians and the Groove-A-Thons. So you're going to know what's happening at all times. It's just that it's not going to be on a page written with a date on it, because it's very hard in uncertain times like these to keep up those things. A lot of people from our team were losing family members, and just needed some time off because of the COVID. A lot of our developers are from India, and India was hit fairly hard with the COVID situation. So it's just not something you can plan for all the time. So putting up dates while we are so unclear about what could happen, it's not fair for us, it's not fair for you. So we decided to just leave it off, and go day by day, and just provide updates as time passes. What third party should I use for affiliate, please? There are a couple that you could use. Let me just see. I know about some users that were using. Hold on, let me just find it. Okay, Affiliately. .com. This is one of the platforms, Affiliately, that I saw users use with GrooveKart. Affiliately is one of them, and the other one is oztracker.com. So these two I know that people are using with GrooveKart. I don't know about others, but a lot of these affiliate platforms work with GrooveKart. Just depends on your budget and what features do you need. These two I know that users were using it. There may be more popular ones as well that can be integrated, but I didn't see our users use those. It's just, it doesn't mean that it's not possible. It just means that I haven't seen it. Okay, so if for example, John is my affiliate and he sells to Julie, he gets 50 and I get 50. If Julie then sells to product, does John get a two-tier combo? Does the system know that Julie is connected to John when she registers with Groove as my affiliate? So for your products, the two-tier system is only through the JV broker link. There is no automatic two-tier level. We have a way to track who signed up under who for our own Groove system, but for your product there is no tracking that in depth for the two-tier affiliate system. So you can get two-tier system if you are using the second tier affiliate link for your products. For Groove, it is handled a bit differently. It is more in depth because we need to track that information. But for your product, for basically users' product, it would be a chaos with the tracking and everything. So we don't track that information at this moment. That might change, but at this moment, the second tier affiliate link will get you second tier affiliate commissions. Is it possible to link the navigation links in GrooveBlog to external links like a WordPress site? It keeps on disappearing after I publish. Yes, should be. I don't know about the issue with the linking, but let's check together. So I don't know of other WordPress site other than groovefunnels.com/blog. We use that one. And we go to here and we edit the top navigation to say blog. Paste in my link here. Okay. So I have the blog here. Let's publish it out. Okay, it will take some time for refreshing, but let's visit the blog. Okay, and it redirects over. So at this moment, I don't know of any issues. We didn't have anything reported so far for this one, but as you can see, it worked on my end. So what I did is just go into the navigation here, navigation. I just chose one of these links. The first one, I renamed it, and I just added a link. I just used Control V for pasting the link and click the update. After publishing, I visited the blog and it worked. Robert says, hey David, joined late, so maybe this was asked, but regarding what you mentioned last time about the pretty link type feature being added in domains, or what all options will be included? If I remember correctly, that was, let me actually see, just to be more confident with the answer, but it will be the catch-all redirect for that will allow users custom 404 pages. Let's see. Give me just one moment. I'm going to see if I can find that group. Yeah, anyway, it will be talked about on Wednesday, where Mike goes through GrooveSell and everything. Wait, hold on. Here. So there will be a drop down which will say redirect to home page or redirect to any page. Basically, this is going to be this catch-all. Use this Groove page. So basically, if you are creating redirect links, custom redirect links, you can just use your own Groove page or enter URL. This is going to be like create a redirect to one of my pages or create a redirect to any other URL outside. That's basically it so far. I use Switchy now, which has a lot of features. Wondering if I'll need to keep it if Groove's coming up implementation with. I use Switchy as well. Switchy has a lot more features than what we will have. This is going to be just a pretty link redirect. If you need more, like for example, tracking and UTM source links, Switchy can provide that. Our platform is not going to be that in depth. You could do transaction links with. Not transaction tracking links, sorry, with GrooveSell. That's going to give you that kind of functionality, but it's still not going to be as in depth and as powerful as Switchy. Switchy is a full-on company created to do link tracking. We'll have just one of our features that will do link tracking. Which payment method can we use in Africa except PayPal? I don't know. You would need to look into what's available in Groove and see what's available in your country. I don't know all the payment gateways in every country, so you'll need to do some research for yourself. And JV link that I send the JV broker will be set up, for example, so the JV broker gets 30, the affiliate gets 50, and I receive the remaining 20. It's hard to track all these affiliate numbers that you wrote out, but the normal the normal affiliate link is basically sharing the commissions that you are giving away. Let's just say you you get 50 as a course, as a content creator, and your affiliate gets 50% as the affiliate. Okay, so you get 50, he gets 50. If your affiliate brings in somebody and that somebody also promotes, then your affiliate could get could could get second tier commissions if he uses the second tier link. That's basically it. I don't fully understand if I just need to read and answer a lot of questions with these percentages very quickly. It gets confusing. If you have more information, if you need more information about this links and trackings and affiliate commissions and things like that, you can ask them freely in the the GrooveSell session on the Groove-A-Thon. It's going to go in depth, more in depth than I can than anything I can do here on these Q&As, because there we're going to really go into to the software and then showcase each and every function. Okay, so we are 1 hour into our Q&A. Do you guys have any other questions so far? I know that I'm redirecting over a lot of questions to the Groove-A-Thon, but it's just we are going to be doing a lot of demos and a lot of explanation about all of this. So and there are people that are better equipped in answering these types of affiliate questions and sales questions and things like that than me. People with 20 years of experience will always outrank me in the knowledge. I can help you with how to do things, but on these strategy level things and how it was like thought of when it was developed, that Mike will be able to answer much better than me. Cool. Let me see if I forgot any other questions. How to change the header photo on GrooveKart? The header photo is the logo, I believe. If you are talking about the logo that you change on the store information page. So if you go to ecommerce, or basically GrooveKart, you go into your dashboard, and then you navigate to settings, store information, and then here you can upload your logo. If you're talking about something else, if you're talking about the full header, we don't really have, or if you're talking about this section here, I can show you that one. This is what we call header in GrooveKart. It's a kind of a navigation. If this is what you are interested in, basically you click on the block, in here it's called column. You click on this part, and then here you have a background section that you can manage. Here you change the actual image. Oh, you mean the slider photo? Okay, so that's a different thing. So if you go into media and you use a slider, then you click on the slider, and here in the upper right hand side corner you have settings. You click on the settings, and then here you have items. You click this plus icon in order to add slides. As you can see, slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, and then you get this arrow on here, so you can quickly go through slides. You go to edit, and then from here you can upload your images or basically do whatever you prefer. Let's just use this image very quickly. And then you can type out GroovePages logo. Here we go. So this is one of our images. This is a bad image for this example, but you click on the plus icon and then add on slides, and then you can go left and right, basically navigating through the different slides in here. But it's all done through the settings in the upper right hand side corner. Cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am not getting a lot of other questions anymore, so I believe we can wrap this up shortly. Um, Today is Friday, 2 more days. We are starting with our Groove-A-Thon. If you have any questions that are more technical in nature and you need help with a specific issue, reach out to our support team. They could assist you with that. In case you want to ask my more general question, you can do that on Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time onwards. We are going to be doing a presentation and also a Q&A on the end of those presentations. So that is it. Let's see. Vicky says she has a question. What third party should I use for affiliate? I actually answered that, Vicky. There is OC Tracker and Affiliately. I showed you earlier. We went into it and I explained it. So you can look back in a moment when we wrap this up. But yeah, that's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for being here. GrooveZilla and I are wishing you a pleasant rest of the weekend and hopefully see you on the Groove-A-Thon.